Welcome to my last episode of Travelogue. While I spoke to you about Balinese gods in the first episode, their gods in the second one, and in this ultimate part, I will talk to you about the offerings made to the deities in Bali. When in Bali, one thing you cannot miss seeing are the little baskets on the floor with incense sticks and little goodies such as sweets, fruits, and sometimes even money or cigarettes. They're practically found in front of all the shops, homes, middle of crossroads, junctions, temple shrines, and even outside offices and restaurants. Basically, everywhere you go. Why do Balinese provide these offerings? One simple reason: it brings delight to the gods. Being avid followers of Hinduism, people of Bali follow everything that is written in our Bhagavad Gita. Krishna once said, "Whosoever offers to me with devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, that offering of love, of a pure heart, I accept." Wonder how many of us really remember this quote here in India, but this message is still well executed by all Balinese throughout the island. There are many varieties of simple offerings to extravagant ones that can be found today in Bali. Each one of them must consist of all the components that have been foretold. Items used in the offerings are natural materials that are used and found in everyday life, such as suin palm leaves, colorful flowers, and sometimes little pieces of food or sweets. What is bantan? These are small offerings that are called canang, sari or canang. These small trays are made of finely cut pandan leaves in the form of a square filled with colorful flowers, sometimes snacks and sweets, and burnt incense. It's a widely used offering found either perched on a small shrine or placed on the ground. These canang sari cannot be stepped over or stepped when the incense sticks are burning. Typically, canang sari will be left to stay for one night on the shrine or on the floor after praying, and then removed to be replaced with the new one the next day. The colorful flowers are not randomly chosen. They have different philosophies and meanings, which are also placed in a specific direction. White flowers point to the east, a symbol of Ishvara or Shiva, one of the leaders of the gods. Red flowers point to the south, a symbol of Brahma, referred to as the great progenitor. Yellow flowers point to the west, a symbol of Mahadeva, who manifests in the form of a man with a third eye on his forehead. Blue or green flowers point to the north, a symbol of Vishnu, who is described as a blue being holding various flowers in his four hands. Some facts about Balinese offerings. Upakara sounds like Kannada, isn't it? But it means something related to work by hand, namely the offering itself or the bantan. There are many types of offerings varying in materials, shapes, and purposes. These beautiful bantans are done by the women in the family. Hence, it's essential that every girl or woman must possess the skill of making these. An offering cannot be presented to God or goddesses more than once a day. The person who does the bantan is expected to create an offering that is as beautiful as it can be. Beautiful arrangement is hoped to delight the god and the goddesses, so that all their wishes may be granted. The Balinese are known for their principles of balance and harmony that are applied in many aspects of their lives. Thus, offerings are not only made for the gods of positive forces, but also crafted for negative force, known as Bhuta and Kala. Offerings for Betara, Betari are always presented on a higher platform, while Bhutakala, it is laid down on the ground. Well, that brings us to the end of this exhaustive travelogue to Bali. From their cultures to gods and even offerings, it was nothing short of an education to me. As they say, we have to read well or travel well, thereby enriching ourselves. Thanks for watching. I promise to bring you more. This is me, Archana Ravikumar, signing off.